Yes, I'm into NFTs. Nice freaking tits! Hello everyone and welcome to this new video. Today we're going to talk about NFTs. We got Nintendo who's going to use some NFTs. We got Twitter with their NFTs. YouTube is implementing NFTs. What the hell? Okay, so some people like NFTs, other people think it's cringe or bad for the environment. You can probably already guess which side I'm on, but hey, that's not important right now. Listen, you need to take a look at this. VTubers who are thinking about streaming Poppy Playtime Chapter 2, I would like to let you know the developers promote NFTs and are putting them in their game, bro. So maybe you think like, okay, not a big deal. I don't really get the backlash, you know, because of course it's on Twitter. Take a look at this here. We are proud to present our first line of digital collectibles alongside the opportunity to own a piece of the game that has been horrifying fans across the world. Collect the first 6 posters and unlock the 7th for a chance to solve the puzzle and to dive deeper into the mystery. Listen, let me sum this up for you, okay? Let me explain to you what I just read. If you want to complete the puzzle of Poppy Playtime, you need to buy the NFTs, okay? So first you got the game, after you need to buy the NFTs to finish this puzzle. So not only are these NFTs bad for the environment, you also are forced to buy them to finish this game. Or not finish, but you're missing out on content, I assume, you know? So I don't think it's really weird that we got a ton of backlash for this feature. And Poppy Playtime obviously noticed the backlash. So, good news, the creators of Poppy Playtime are not doing NFTs anymore. Yeah, let's go. Fuck the NFTs. Okay, whoever, they are unable to remove them. I asked why in the server and a moderator confirmed that it has a contract reason. So they are forced to wait for the contract to expire before removing the NFTs. Bruh, these companies with their contract. Let me review this proof, okay? So I know you're not bullshitting. You are terrible for adding NFTs. You're making a whole mess. It turns out there's no delete button either. Most likely because of the contract and possible a trap by the shady site itself. Okay, so this whole contracts, companies and NFTs, I mean, it's just shady and broken. Just got sent a free NFT from my doctor. This is the future. Non-functional testicle. Hell yeah. I'm just gonna keep screenshotting and that's fine to me. So as you are about to experience, it's a whole mess until now. But now we're at the part of the video with an awful plot twist, okay? So you've been warned. Things the developers of Poppy Playtime have done and never apologized for. A threat. For starters, they harassed the Echo Caster, a fan of theirs. They blackmailed, threatened, cyberbullied and more, to the point where Ethan almost attempts suicide. Jesus Christ. Higher ranked employees of Poppy Playtime actually bullied a kid. But they released a whole document over here. This document is made by the guy that was bullied by the makers of Poppy Playtime. Ethan, so the guy that got bullied, also is the developer of a game called Fence. When Poppy Playtime released, Eckroster speculated and accused that this game has stolen ideas from the guy. So the guy that got bullied and harassed also got his ideas stolen by them. This document goes through more detail on if mob games did in fact steal from fans. Notice how several plot points are similar. Okay, so I've read them both, they're kinda similar. So we also got some screenshots over here. On the left we have of course Poppy Playtime and on the right we have his character design. I mean, look at the teeth over here and the mouth. I mean, that's really similar, you know? And we also got this blue monster. Their character cutouts, my character cutouts. Okay, now it really becomes similar, you know? It's a situation like, oh, can I copy your homework but like change it a bit so people won't notice? Yeah, that's definitely the case over here. Fence Act 1. The premise of the game is that you explore an abandoned studio after its company, Rodnik Entertainment, disappears. Poppy Playtime Chapter 1. The premise of the game is that you explore an abandoned studio after its company, Playtime CEO, disappears. Yeah, okay. You watch a commercial from Rodnik Entertainment featuring a character named Lucy, who is a frog. You also have a doll of his character. You watch a commercial from Playtime CEO, establishing the existence of Poppy, an intelligent doll who can speak to children. You know, I'm not going to read this whole document, but Jesus Christ, this is already really similar, you know? Yeah, it's not really strange. The guy that made Fence, the guy that got bullied, made this document, okay? We also got some scenes over here. I mean, I don't think they look that similar. We got some desk over here. When I played Poppy Playtime the first time, I got some Five Nights at Freddy vibes. But then I realized the executive producer of Poppy Playtime is and it was the moment I saw his name in the credits of the game that I understood why it was so plausible that it had stolen ideas from fans. As mentioned previously, Sigma has a scummy history, with him having verbally harassed Acroster and supposedly having fired enchanted mob animators who protested poor pay and poor treatment. I would not be surprised if he snuck in some stolen ideas, even if it was without the knowledge of the rest of the Poppy Playtime team. Bro, I think this guy has figured it out. Even though there are similarities between the games, it's just not enough to convince me that this was intended by the entirety or even the majority of the team at Mob Games. I don't believe it was the whole studio's fault, but even so, this is news that has to be spread, and most of all to the people who worked on the game completely in the dark about where some ideas, concept and character designs were coming from. Enchanted Mob has consistently gotten away with scummy behavior, and while I strongly suspect this is a trend that will continue, I still hope that somehow someone will hold them accountable given they have the power to do so. Poppy Playtime definitely stole a lot of ideas, a lot of character designs, or map designs from the game. But the guy that made this document doesn't want to accuse the whole Poppy Playtime team. Not everyone that's worked on Poppy Playtime knew about this, so we shouldn't blame the whole game and we shouldn't blame the whole company. But this is definitely really scummy, really awful. How in the hell does someone who makes cringy, weird, multiversal Minecraft animations, wits in some sexualized his characters, make fun of, threaten and bully a miner, basically steals their game and makes NFTs and still not gets called out for it? What the hell? One of them at least just graduated high school last year. So no duh, they fell for the NFT scam. NFT supporters are hounding young creators, trying to make them think they can make more money for their work. They were also minors when this all went down and apparently younger than the person they bullied. That still doesn't really make it okay. So let me get this straight. Basically, the developers of Poppy did bad, like harassing a big fan and illegally selling merch of their FNAF series, never get called out for it and instead get praise. Things like this is why I thankfully never really cared about Poppy at all. But I rather think it was deserved for the NFT backlash and majority of people to leave the fandom for the best. Not to mention the copy-paste of the ID with Bendy implemented. It's not a secret that while my quality has increased over the years, my mental health has not. Now there are many reasons for that, but one of the massive reasons is this. I was bullied and made fun of by the other big animators for at least a year in my face. Ever since then, it has been behind my back. This whole story started with an NFT scam, but it all unfolded in something bigger. So we now know some developers of Poppy Playtime harassed someone. They also copied his whole game with IDs, designs and plot points. Okay, not the whole game, but you know what I meant. They also added NFTs in their new game. And I'm also hearing really strange stories about sexualizing Minecraft content and selling FNAF merch that isn't allowed. Bro, what the all this shit, I'm not even sure if I want to play chapter 2 of Poppy Playtime, I mean, I had fun streaming the first chapter, but Jesus Christ, the bullshit over here. Of course, we should keep in mind that some of the employees of Poppy Playtime did this, okay? Not all of them. So I don't think we should blame the whole company and blame the whole game, but we definitely can't ignore all of this. Because until now, they got away with all of this bullshit, and that's definitely something that cannot happen again. So right now, Mob Games is tweeting all about their game. Here, look at the comments. I'ma keep it real with you, Mob Games. Nobody forgot about how you the miner. So a lot of information about this situation is still unfolding, so I will probably do a follow-up video. So thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe. I have no subs, would be nice. Thank you so much for watching. A bit of a serious video, If there's anything in this video I had wrong, feel free to tell me in the comment section and have a wonderful day.